video viewers, sorry we're back live here. The Occupy Goldman Sachs here in front of the Hyatt.
Alright, hello everybody, my name is Ramsey L. Nichols. I am a member of SEIU Local 1021. How's everybody doing today? Alright, so I want to say a little bit about myself. I am the organizing committee chair at SEIU Local 1021. I am also a non-profit worker here in San Francisco. I actually work as a counselor at a housing organization where a lot of folks who actually ended up being victims of the mortgage and foreclosure crisis have had to look for affordable housing and subsidized housing because they lost their homes, or their families have lost their homes and they've gone into homelessness. So I'm also a non-profit worker who up until very recently has not received an increase for about 5 or 6 years because the city was not able to afford giving an increase to non-profit workers, largely due to the mortgage crisis and the financial crisis. So I'm here today to support you all and support our community in holding the banks accountable for the crisis that they brought on. And I want to also introduce one of our other MCs today, Ross from ACE. Hey, thank you. I'm proud to be here with you in this fight here because this is a fight for all of us. I'm a foreclosure fighter. I was in foreclosure and I battled with the banks with ACE and Burnell occupied and Noe occupied, and we won. And we're together as a unit. We are powerful in numbers. We've got to keep those numbers going. We've got to keep this fight going. Right now we've got up here in this building some of the biggest CEOs of these banks today, and they're up here talking about the good things that they're doing in these communities here in San Francisco. But now they got to look behind their back because look at all the bad things they've done across the nation. Not just here, but across the nation. We've got over 14 million people out here homeless or losing their homes, being evicted. And right now we're having them attack the political scene with the workers here with that Prop 32. That's crazy. They're trying to stop Prop 30. They're trying to stop us from having our voice in the political power. They're trying to say, no, we're not going to invest in these political politicians, so unions shouldn't be able to do it. But that's bull. They've already set up their plan. They already have their little groups that they got together and put out there to spend their little money under the table. That's the Patriots. Don't you think supplying them? That's the other group they got. They got the Patriots. They got the American Alex. They got these groups that they already set up to make these moves out here. And so now they're throwing the other sheet on the didn't say that. They're throwing their other little things on the table. And that's fighting Prop 32 to try to pass it to stop workers in San Francisco. But if they win here, we're going to win all over the nation. And it's up to us, the people, to start fighting back. We're not taking it no more. We're not laying down. We're not going to say we accept what you're giving us, because we're not. We're going to fight back. And how do we fight back? We fight back with the greatest thing that we got. The greatest thing that we've got something that's stronger than the lobbyists. We got the vote power. Vote power. We've got to get out and vote. That's how you put politicians in check. That's how we make America roll. When they say corporations are people, they're not people, they're investors. We are the people. We make America roll. We roll America. We make it go. Without us as consumers, without us as workers, this building wouldn't have been built. This building wouldn't have been built. The work that we do here in this nation makes this nation number one. Not the investor. He makes money off of us. He makes money off of us. We are the people that they make money off of. Them people that are sitting up there in that office, are sitting in that conference room, that are making this outrageous amount of money, calling themselves CEOs, calling themselves the bankers of America. They are the robbers of America. The robbers of America. And it's up to us to talk to our friends, to talk to people in our community. Only way we're going to fight them back is the power of vote. We have to get out and vote. And if we don't get out and vote, it's nobody's shame but ours. If we let the wrong people in office, we let the wrong people get in there and dictate how they want to run this country. And I'm not just talking about nationally, I'm talking about local too. We have some local board members that need our support. that we don't want to lose in this battle that we have coming up. You know, and I'm going to name one because I really think he needs it, and that's Eric Ma. Eric Ma needs help. Eric Ma needs help in District 1. I mean, we support John Avalos, we support Dave Campos, we support Malia Cohen, who is stepping up and doing some things for us. We support Nancy Pelosi, who has stepped down and done things for us. You know, we support the people that support us. And we don't want to see Eric Ma lose his seat, because if we do, we're going to see a change. We're going to see a change in the politics here in San Francisco. All right, right now I'm going to bring a foreclosure fighter up here, and he's going through a battle with the banks, and I can tell Larry he's going to win. And he's been living here in San Francisco for about 50-something years. His families came up here, and he's a foreclosure fighter. And this here is Larry. Larry has a few words to say. All right. All right. Can you hear me? Okay. First, I want to say I admit that I'm related to a lobbyist. My sister is a lobbyist for her union. Okay. My dad was with IBEW. My mom was with SEIU. My brother and I are both disabled. And I'm here today.
Nice catch.
Okay. I'm here today to let everybody know that Wells Fargo sold my house without telling me while I was in the middle of a mortgage modification. And when the federal government investigated it, Wells Fargo lied to them about what they did. And I realize that's a serious charge, but I have hard evidence that that's what they did. My parents bought our house in what is now Diamond Heights 50 years ago, when there was a horse around the corner, there was a golf driving range, and there was nothing up there. No Safeway, no nothing. And we grew up there. We were the first black family up there because Eichler was the only builder who would sell to a black family in 1962. No other one would sell to us. I applied for a mortgage modification in 2010, and the bank lost document after document after document after document. But they did promise me 5 times in writing that they wouldn't sell the house while the modification was in progress. So I wasn't worried. I had equity. I had thousands and thousands of dollars in equity. I wasn't speculating. It was a house that I grew up in, and I had income. I had steady, reliable income. So I wasn't worried. Then on May 17th, a realtor knocked on my door and said, "Do you know that your house is going to be sold in an hour?" And I was like, no. I didn't believe it. I was like, and I was stammering. Next day I called the Office of the Comptroller of Currency and every other federal agency that I could figure out that regulates the bank, because they had indeed sold my house without telling me. Well, the bank said they called me, and I never called back. But I use this thing called a cell phone. That means that I pay for all calls incoming and outgoing. So Verizon said the bank never called me. No question about it. The bank never called me. Even though they kept saying they did it. The bank has stood by that. And this is the second investigation now. They stood by that claim. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense.
Are you down?
Yeah. This is called dual tracking, where the bank makes you believe that you're working with them, but at the same time, they're stealing your house back.
Unfortunately, Punk Boy's on Verizon. He's down now. That sucks. You want to try tethering off of me?
Ever since I went to New York,
what has kept me going most of these days, between panic attacks and freaking out completely, is a song that I heard on YouTube. By Martha Reeves. Now, people who don't have gray hair don't know who Martha Reeves is, okay? Yeah, Martha Reeves and the Vandellas. Google her name. Anyway, she has a new song called Can't Make Me Leave. The lyrics are, "Can't make me leave. This is my home. You best believe I ain't going nowhere." Right. So I want to bring it back to why we're here, what's happening exactly behind those doors. And basically the same banks, the Wells Fargo's, B of A's, Goldman Sachs, and all of those who have brought these crappy loans to folks who are victims of the mortgage crisis, they're here now trying to offer those same crappy loans to our public government agencies who we probably suspect are going to have a difficult time financially coming up ahead. So now these bankers want to give them the same crappy loans and, you know, basically make money off the debt of our public government, of our public agencies. So that's why we're here today. That's right.
So they're meeting with public officials up there right now?
Yes, yes. So rather than invest in a balanced economy with a vibrant middle class, you know, where we just get what we need to survive, these Wall Street bankers at this conference, who have been the main architects of this debt society that we have now, they're here basically trying to push the same agenda on public government. So this event is sponsored and funded by all of the major banks whose reckless, illegal, and unethical actions